Silver Cord is a world mission strategy for available Christians with a call from God to minister to Asian people who can spend 1 to 3 months living in an apartment complex in one of China's metropolitan centers. As life expectancy lengthens in the U.S., there are increasing numbers of people with time, means, and interest in world missions. These people have the potential to become a significant force in spreading the good news across the world. Could this be you? China has been chosen because it is a safe environment, and Chinese people are sincerely interested in meeting Americans and learning about our culture. Silver Cord will provide you with a furnished apartment and team you up with a Chinese Christian who will serve with you as interpreter and guide as you reach out to your neighborhood, sharing your personal life and the gospel. The Chinese church needs and values seasoned Christians to exchange ideas with. Silver Cord will provide a 10-hour orientation course to equip each candidate for the job on the mission field. During the orientation, the candidates will learn about managing life in China, developing their outreach program, building a team with a Chinese interpreter, Chinese culture and simple Chinese greetings, and the Chinese church situation. Candidates will also learn how to prepare to go overseas, including flight arrangements, obtaining a visa, necessary vaccinations, and preparing necessary documents. People who have finished the orientation and passed the health examination will be ready for placement in China. Each team will be comprised of 2 persons, potentially a married couple or possibly 2 like-minded friends of the same gender. As soon as the team arrives in China, a Chinese interpreter will join with them on a daily basis so they will not face difficulties in communicating with local people. During the orientation time in your home country, several kinds of outreach methods will be introduced. Most of the methods are simple yet effective ways to make contact with local people in China. When the team arrives in China, they will need to work with their Chinese interpreter to develop their own outreach program as they have been trained to do during their orientation. The interpreter is already trained. The new team will not be required to provide much expertise. As an example, outreach programs to make contact with Chinese neighbors can be teach English to the neighborhood children, counsel on family issues, host movie nights, host dinner or lunch parties, teach American cooking and learn some Chinese cooking. Since Chinese people are very interested in America and the American lifestyle, many people will be attracted to these cultural exchanges. You may also meet Chinese Christians you can build up and mentor. You do not have to be a spiritual powerhouse, but only a small light of love, daily asking God to lead people to you. 2 weeks before the termination of the 3-month period, a new team from the home country will arrive to take over the ministry from the previous team. The current team will be responsible for helping the new team connect with local Chinese people they have already had friendships with. In this way, the work of the first team will continue even after they leave the field. The length of your stay can be open-ended. If the situation seems to be working, then maybe some people could extend their stay and help the following teams get acclimated, as well as continue their own friendship building with Chinese neighbors. Another cycle begins as each new team settles in, developing relationships with local people as they work with their personal interpreter. The interpreter already has relationships with local people, and this will help the new team as they begin building friendships. Beijing and Shanghai are currently the prospective cities for Silver Cord. Both cities have large populations of over 10 million people and are equipped with Western-style business communities and medical facilities. Beijing and Shanghai's medical facilities are equipped with English-speaking personnel and offer emergency services like SOS that will enable a foreign patient to be airlifted to any designated nation in a few hours. The housing will be in a high-rise apartment with an elevator. The interior will be Western in style, including the kitchen and bathroom. The apartment is fully furnished, even with cooking utensils, ready for the team to live in immediately upon arrival. Most people will speak Chinese, but many of the younger Chinese will speak some English and will want to practice with you. Your language will be English, but your interpreter will work with you on a daily basis to assist you to overcome any cultural barrier. There will be plenty of food choices. In major cities of China, modern supermarkets provide a wide variety of groceries, from Asian food to Western food. You should find no difficulty in purchasing the food that you like. All purchases are in Chinese currency, and Chinese currency is obtainable at ATM machines in the city. Public transportation options will be taxi, bus, and subway. Taxi fares are reasonably low and will probably be your main form of transportation. The taxis are metered and the drivers are considerate of foreigners. It is not difficult to get around in either city. There are also subway trains that are easily used. Beijing and Shanghai have international Christian fellowships with large congregations of people from over 60 different nations. These fellowships will allow you to meet people from many nations and different walks of life. In addition to Western-style supermarkets, many street markets in the traditional style are available in every district where you can easily mingle with local people and find many interesting vegetables, fruits, and other local produce. Each city offers a variety of Western-style restaurants and, of course, many wonderful Chinese restaurants. The apartment will be equipped with a Western-style kitchen, and you should be able to cook the food of your choice. Your interpreter will assist you with shopping, but the stores are used to foreign shoppers and are easy to use. There are many tourist sites you can visit and learn to appreciate over 5,000 years of Chinese culture. There are also many places to shop for souvenirs, as well as reasonably priced clothing and jewelry. Your interpreter can help you learn the way to bargain, since bargaining is expected. In most cases, your interpreter will function as your personal secretary and tour guide. The 4 seasons are very clear in Beijing, with a temperate spring, rainy summer, clear autumn, and snowy winter. Silver Cord is looking for people who have time and resources, but most importantly, those who have love for other people. Silver Cord missionaries don't need to be biblical scholars, or trained missionaries, or pastors. All they need is to be able to love people and trust God to send them divine appointments every day. Are you able to love others? Then perhaps God is calling you. We invite you to take the time and visit our website, mysilvercord.com, where you'll find pages of helpful information including outreach ideas, questions and answers, and numerous video clips. You can also find a Silver Cord application which you can download onto your computer. There is a page listing expenses and lastly the necessary steps in the application process.
Well, I think again, when you get older, if you don't want your life to count for nothing, then you want to find something that makes life worthwhile, makes you feel like you lived your life for some reason. And whether you're a Christian or not, you still want your life to count for something. I think everybody does.
Remember also your Creator in the days of your youth. Remember Him before the silver cord is broken. Let us consider what we have done with our life and how we can continue to serve God in perhaps a greater way, even in our final years. Come, be the one who brings good news. Become one of the heroes making a difference in China.